Check out my Patreon for many mods collection and load order services. Learn more in description or in the pinned comment. Welcome back inside the Hidden Outbox Gamer, I'm Chris, and this is Fallout 4 Next Gen graphics on Xbox, ultra realistic overhaul at 60 FPS. I initially focused this load order for Xbox on foliage and NPC's graphics, but the more I built it, the more I wanted to improve, so the highlights ended up being lighting and effects alongside the foliage. This collection of mods is suggested for Xbox Series X and S, preferably with Fallout 4 running on the internal SSD, but if you want you can try it on Xbox One. For any issues you can leave me a comment. As always, all the mods are linked in description or in the pinned comment in the correct load order. Just read carefully after you watch the video because there's a catch to a few mods this time. Let's begin. For this load order you should be playing with the FPS Boost of the Xbox Series family and without any mods that alter the frame rate, because they would conflict with the FPS Boost. Also, side note, a few minor mods will not be mentioned in the video but they are linked with the others below as I said before. But enough of this. The first mods you want to install are the unofficial Fallout 4 patch UFO4P XB1 to fix a lot of bugs and refine Fallout 4. Then, thanks to 76 weathers, the vanilla weather system will be replaced by a set of weathers that are a recreation of the weathers of Fallout 76. Thanks to this one in particular, the game will feel completely different whether you choose to install the forests or not. After a couple of minor mods that you can find in the descriptions list, it's important to highlight the weather mods. Sunlight Alignment Tweak Better Dawn and Dusk XB1 not only improves dawn and dusk as the name implies, it also makes volumetric lighting much more realistic. After this, it's worth mentioning sun shadows in real time. As you can see from this accelerated clip, shadows will now be cast in real time, which in my opinion is one of those small details that really makes the difference in a game with a day and night cycle like Fallout 4. And the final Xbox mod for this section is XB1 Enhanced Flickering Firelight. Thanks to this one, all the small light sources of Fallout 4 will receive improvements. Fires and lamps will be properly categorized and have different radius and colors of lighting. And fires in particular will be able to show off way more the flickering light effect that Bethesda built for them. Let's now take a look at all the mods that enhance textures and meshes of character skins. The first one being a Reptilic Deathclaws by Nukanist 1K. As you can see, this Xbox mod replaces the Deathclaws texture to feature high resolution scales on their skin, and they look very good with it. After this, there are the usual mods to restore the look of all ghouls to a high quality version of their Fallout 3 and New Vegas art styles, Fallout 3 and V Feral Ghouls Replacer, and Classic Ghouls Replacer, with the latest one also being followed by a patch for Nuka World. And Enhanced Vanilla Body EFB with Immersive Underwear by Crimson Rider replaces the player and NPC's body's textures for both males and females, and yes, the immersive underwear is included. For the animations I wanted to briefly mention two mods. Realistic Death Physics No Animation XB1 makes sure that any character behaves accordingly to physics when dying, and the next one explains itself from its name alone, XB1 Swinging Animated Meatbags, horrific but immersive. Moving now on the effects, we have the following Fallout 4 mods. Gorgeous glowing plasma weapons lime to make plasma weapons ammo shine properly. Cross-crit Overhaul to disintegrate the flesh of humans, ghouls and even Deathclaws with plasma, laser and alien weapons, which is based on critic hits and chance. Enhanced Blood Textures Basic to have better looking splatters of blood. The two mods XB1 Improved Lightning Ballistics and XB1 Realistic Bullets Improved Lightning Ballistics Edition to allow all non-missile projectiles to emit light, and the outstanding Extreme Particles Overhaul XB1, which improves and increases the particles for all the effects of the game, such as fire, weapons firing, and other minor details like rocks flying in the air when bullets impact the ground, smoke, and more. I really think I will never play without this mod again. This section includes all the texture and meshes not related to characters. Since they are self-explanatory, it's enough to list them. 2K Galaxy with MIP mapping. Dilapidated Roads Faded. Vivid Fallout HD Rocks by Hein84. Vivid Fallout HD Trees by Hein84. Gritty Subway Stations XB1. XB1 All Laser Weapons Retextured, Gatling Musket Institute. XB1 Ghost Rifle Retexture, Magnetic Coils and Capacitors. Post-apocalyptic homemade weapons replacer, pipe weapons. Post-apocalyptic homemade weapons replacer, laser musket. Post-apocalyptic homemade weapons replacer, assault rifle. EFLA's unique first aid kits. Illuminated billboards, lightning, no broken billboards, XB1. Bus stop lighting. Red Rockets Glare 2 XB1. Starlight Drive-In and Diner XB1. I particularly enjoy these last 4 mods because they make for some great night scenes, but before we move to the next section, the Fallout 4 water mod for this Xbox load order is Wet, Water Enhancement Textures by Sparrow Prince. Let's now look at NPCs and player faces. XB1 Clean Faces of Settlers removes all that nasty dirt from settlers' faces. NPCs Are Not Cartoons AIO by Drum XB1 tweaks the faces of most major NPCs such as Piper here. The Eyes of Beauty Fallout Edition XB1 improves the eye textures. And finally Diverse Children Light XB1 makes kids look more realistic. This section is the one in which many small objects like trees are added into the game. The one that's been in front of you for the entire video is Boston Natural Surroundings 2.4 XB1, which adds trees and very high resolution grass. There are 2 alternatives to it. If you don't like trees and grass in Fallout, you can install another mod which is not located here in the load order. So, instead of natural surroundings, you can install Vivid Fallout HD Landscapes by Hein84 right after Chucky Galaxy and right before Dilapidated Roads. If instead the game loses too many frames with natural surroundings, you can replace it with Green in the Commonwealth XB1 3.0. If you ignore the trees, you might also want to ignore the next mod. Indubitable Ivy Spring adds actual high-quality leaves to ivies. The Fungal Forest gives a completely new look to the glowing sea by adding these giant mushrooms. And finally, if you opted to get trees and grass, you might want to do the same for the cities, with the Living Diamond City XB1 and Good Neighbor Reborn XB1. Before the bottom of the load order, install Vanilla Pip Flashlight XB1 to activate some vanilla Fallout 4 code which offers a better light for the Pip-Boy. And now it's time to set up intensity and be-like graphical enhancements without the hassle. With the related holotape, add contrast once, remove brightness once, and remove saturation once. The result of all these mods combined makes Fallout 4 more vibrant and gorgeous, really taking advantage of the current generation of consoles. Did you enjoy your time with the video? Leave a like if so, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and game on!